Diego was definitely a celebrity. You know, he had some celebrity asshole tendencies. You get a divorce and you have a child, but you get a one-bedroom condo. I'm wondering, why is he driving around a $3,000 Mercedes, right? Like, ask Diego about his education, and he starts talking about he was in special education. Holy shit, huge red flags, man. And Diego has been an addict. He hasn't told anybody for the past 5 months. I was his sponsor, living with him, that I had to live there because he was broke and lost all his money and strung out on kratom and alcohol and 30 other substances, that he has sexual abuse issues. No, he didn't say any of that, man. And Diego has clearly been taking advantage of me for 2 years, as I have been fighting for him and putting myself on the line for him with zero benefit. Diego took steroids in high school to win the high school state wrestling.
I already know what everybody's thinking, right? I mean, this guy's a scumbag. This guy has been a complete fake. He's a narcissist. Bisbin called him a cockroach. You know, every single one of these names is completely accurate. This guy deserves every single title that has been thrown at him right now. The thing that I think everybody's missing from all this is that this is a good thing for Diego. This is a fucking really good thing. I mean, hear me out. Something like this needed to happen in order for Diego Sanchez to realize what this man really is and who he really is. And he's shown his true colours by doing what he's done and saying what he's said. And I think without that happening, you know, there's always the possibility of him returning. I mean, even in the statement that Diego did say, we're still waiting for an official statement from Diego, you know. He did say, I am ending my professional business with Joshua Fabia. The fact that he used the word business, will no longer be in business together, for me, that still left space in which Joshua Fabia is going to be in Diego's life in some level. Obviously, Fabia being the guy that he is, he'd use that to weasel his way back into the position that he was in before. But yet, this is fucking brilliant news for Diego. I hope this is the last we see of Fabia. I hope no one else gives him the platform to... Because here's the thing, people are inviting him on the podcast, and now, after all this, people are inviting him on the podcast, and instead of him taking that time to explain his story, which is what they're getting him on for, to explain his side of the story, and what went down, and what happened, he's not using his time to explain his side of the story. He's using that time to completely trash Diego. And it's just gaslighting on the highest level. It's just pure filth. He's just an absolute scumbag. And I'm so glad that Diego's gotten rid of him before shit really hit the fan. I mean, he's already lost so fucking much. His family, his wife, friends, his team, coaches, you know, sparring partners, and he's lost it all, man. You know, he's lost his contract with the UFC because of this guy. He's ruined his career. I hope there's something good to come from all this for Diego's career. I mean, honestly, the best thing that could... This is just my opinion. I thought of this the other day. I am going to do a video about it. But the best thing that I think for Diego right now is to get matched up with someone out of the UFC who isn't chasing for a belt, who isn't a young contender or someone that's an absolute animal. I mean, when was the last time we seen Diego compete against anyone that was on his level, that was from his generation, that was his age? Yeah, Matt Brown, who absolutely demolished him with the elbow. Yeah, I know it didn't go Diego's way. But anyway, the best matchup for Diego Sanchez right now that his contract has ended with the UFC, is with someone who I know, who we all know, who has had their UFC contract just terminated as well. A fellow Brit, who I'm a huge fan of, who I'm sure all you guys are a huge fan of. Mr. Dan Hardy. What do you guys think? Am I the ultimate matchmaker or am I not? Diego Sanchez, Dan Hardy, retirement fights for both of them. Both from the same generation, similar age, probably a relatively competitive fight. Definitely, because Diego's probably got better jiu-jitsu, probably got better wrestling, but Dan Hardy's got the better striking. And there's so many unknown questions about Dan Hardy, how good he is right now. He's doing work with ONE FC so that they could do the fight. And obviously, if the fight out there in Asia, there's going to be less health restrictions and stuff, so there's going to be no complications about Dan Hardy's heart, which he already is ready to fight. He's said that he's ready to fight, but he's also said that he's not wanting to fight a contender, someone young and up and coming who's wanting to make a name off him. He wants to fight an old vet. I can't think of anyone else who's a free agent right now, on the market, who Dan Hardy can fight, who's a vet, who's about his skill level, who's his age, who's from his generation. Tell me that's not the perfect matchup for them both. I think that's fucking brilliant. Write in the comments section what you think, because I'm telling you, I think this one's the one. Yeah, I'm going to do a little video about them both anyway and talk about why I think they should fight about each other. But this is a little sneak preview in this one. But, because obviously we can't just have it all about Joshua Fabia, fuck's sake, and we're not sick of talking about that man. But hey, the future's bright, motherfuckers. Tell me it's not. A big shout out to my friend Blair for producing the amazing background music. If you're looking for a producer, mixer, or just love good music, then head on over to his page and give him a follow. That's the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more MMA content just like this and more. I'm your host, Geraint Lewis. See you next time. Peace out.
I love you. See you soon, boy.